Hi, it's Susan Merson here with Tarot for Writers. We're going to look this evening at timelines and how the days of your story or the boundaries of your story can be developed, and what happens on day 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say, if we have to, if we create a timeline like that. So let's say we have a story that goes 5 days. Here's day 1. I'll pick up the cards so that you can see them. Day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. All right. This is the Morgan Greer deck, a little bit more literal pictures. First day, 3 of Cups. So 3 girls start out on their story. That's the beginning of the story. Charlie's Angels, let's say. They're all happy. They're all drinking. Second day, what happens is the 9 of Pentacles, money. Looks like someone comes to tempt them. Second day of the story, there's temptation. Third day of the story, there's the 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups in this deck is they're being offered something that maybe they don't want, right? That's day 3. Day 4, the boss comes in, or someone, or a love interest comes in that helps them to figure out what the next step is. And the final day is the 5 of Swords, which is a defeat on the battlefield. So you have this story where you have 3 women who are tempted by offered great riches, great possibilities, and they're not sure they want to take the opportunity, but they're encouraged to do so by the King of Cups, and then eventually are defeated on the battlefield. So that's our first timeline, right? Now let's see if we can't go deeper with that. So if we have that as our major story, what would happen if we drew, this is from the Osho Zen Tarot Deck, and let's go a little bit deeper as to what happens each day. So we pull on the celebration card and we get a dream. Gives us more information. The second one is experiencing. The third is adventure. The fourth is transformation. And the fifth, comparison. Okay, so our story begins. 3 girls are celebrating. And they're celebrating because they've achieved some kind of a dream. The second day comes and they're offered great riches and happiness in the garden. And they're offered the opportunity to experience life very deeply, according to this story. Day 3, they're offered something that they're not quite sure they want to accept, and that's what creates their adventure. Day 4, we know that the King of Cups comes, a romantic interest, someone to help them out. And that person is a transformational figure. Transformation comes on day 4. Day 5, they're on the battlefield. They're left on the battlefield to adventure, to see what happens. And the moral of the story is comparison. Was it worth it to have all the goodies? Which choice could they have taken? And which one is the better one? So it's just an example of how the cards can help you to fill out story and timeline at the same time. You can, obviously there are lots and lots of ways to continue that exploration, going deeper, deeper, deeper in that way as well. The last thing I'd like to show you is relationship, is how people manage to get along or not based on what their choices are, and what the you can use the cards to figure out what they're really feeling about something. So let's say that the conflict that they're looking at, which we don't know yet, right? Person A and person B, and what they're exploring is which direction to go. The Two of Swords. What do I do? What pathway do I take? All right. So here we go. Here's the Two of Swords. Here's person A. And that's their choices. And here's person B. And we'll compare them in a moment and see how the conflict is created. Remember, the question is, which way will we go? Which way do we go? Well, person A wants to celebrate. Person A says, come on, let's just have a good time. And person B says, I don't know, I think it's time for me to leave. So right away you have a conflict where there's a party, a big party going on, and one person says, sorry, I can't party with you anymore. I gotta leave. I've got to make a different choice. Conflict immediately set up. The person who stays at the party, person A, says, okay, that's all right. There's always hope for the future. There's always possibility. Because they stay at the party, they know that things are going to be good, but the person who leaves, he has the Seven of Cups. That is many more adventures in front of him, lots of things to choose from, and sometimes they're illusion and delusion. So that conflict is continuing here in terms of the cards. One person is getting lots of choices, the other person is staying with what he knows and really enjoying it. The person, number one, who's staying where he knows it works, is experiencing a lot of strength and a lot of forward motion and being in charge, the Emperor. But the other person who's made the other choice has become a self-made man. He's become the King of Pentacles. So this is where his moving away brought him, and this is where this person staying in the corporation brought him. And then the ending of the story is the first person has the Six of Coins, which is he becomes a philanthropist. He's able to give his money away. He's able to do whatever he wants. He hasn't had a great adventure, but it doesn't make any difference. He's been fine. Whereas the person who made the choice to leave finds justice, finds balance. There you go. This is how you can spin out a story with the tarot cards, allowing them to give you more and more insight, pulling more and more cards. I really enjoy working with the cards and with writers. You can find me on Facebook at Susan Merson Author, or www.susanmerson.com, or on Amazon. Oh, good, now this. It's been a pleasure sharing the cards with you. And I teach much more in depth around this. So come find me and we can work on this together. Thanks so much. Nice to meet you all.